Your support is important. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel for more interesting weather news. Welcome back to the latest weather update. This is a critical situation for New Zealand as former Tropical Cyclone Vaianu is now directly impacting the country, bringing a dangerous combination of damaging winds, heavy rain, and coastal flooding. This is a multi-hazard event and could be life-threatening in some areas, so please stay with me for the full update. Let's begin with the current situation. Former Tropical Cyclone Vaianu is now transitioning into a significant subtropical system as it moves southward toward New Zealand. Even though it is no longer a fully tropical cyclone, it still carries a large amount of energy and moisture, making it extremely dangerous. As of today, Vaianu is expected to move southwards just east of the Coromandel Peninsula during the morning hours. Then, as we move into the afternoon and evening, the system is forecast to track across the Bay of Plenty and Hawke's Bay regions. By Monday morning, it is expected to move further away, passing west of the Chatham Islands. Now, even though the system is transitioning, the impacts are not decreasing. In fact, for many areas, conditions are peaking right now or will peak very soon. Let's talk about the most critical regions. The Coromandel Peninsula and Bay of Plenty are currently under red warnings, which is the highest level of alert. These areas are expected to experience the most severe impacts from this system. Strong winds are a major concern. Damaging gusts could bring down trees, damage buildings, and cause widespread power outages. Flying debris is also a serious risk, especially in exposed locations. Travel conditions are extremely dangerous, and people are strongly advised to stay indoors and avoid unnecessary movement. Heavy rainfall is another major threat. Prolonged and intense rain is expected across much of the North Island. This could lead to flash flooding, rising rivers, and landslides, particularly in hilly and mountainous areas. Flooding may occur quickly, especially in low-lying and flood-prone Moenothica. Urban areas are also at risk, with surface flooding on roads likely due to overwhelmed drainage systems. Reduced visibility and wet conditions will make driving hazardous, increasing the risk of accidents. Coastal Moenothica are facing an additional threat from large waves and coastal inundation. Strong onshore winds combined with high seas can push water inland, leading to flooding in coastal communities. This is especially dangerous during high tide. Across much of the North Island and even parts of the Upper South Island, strong wind and heavy rain watches and warnings are in force. This includes the Chatham Islands, where conditions are also expected to deteriorate as the system moves through. The combination of all these hazards, wind, rain, and coastal flooding, is what makes this event particularly dangerous. It is not just one threat, but several happening at the same time. Now briefly, let's talk about the second system in the region. Former Tropical Cyclone Maila is currently located between Papua New Guinea and the Solomon Islands. It is expected to slowly move southwest towards Sudist Island and then into the Coral Sea. While Maila is no longer a direct threat to New Zealand, it remains an active system in the region and could influence weather patterns near northeastern Australia in the coming days. Coming back to New Zealand, the key message is that conditions are severe right now and will remain dangerous through today and into early Monday. The exact areas experiencing the worst impacts depend on the track of the system, but the highest risk remains across the Coromandel Peninsula and Bay of Plenty. Let's go over the expected impacts once again. Damaging winds causing power outages and structural damage. Heavy rainfall leading to flooding and landslides. Coastal inundation affecting low-lying coastal areas. Road closures and dangerous travel conditions. Potential isolation of communities due to blocked roads and flooding. So what should you do in this situation? First, stay indoors if you are in a high-risk area, especially where red warnings are in place. Avoid windows and stay in a secure part of your home. Second, do not travel unless absolutely necessary. Roads may be flooded or blocked, and conditions can change rapidly. Third, stay updated with official weather forecasts and emergency alerts. Follow all instructions from local authorities without delay. If you are in a flood-prone or coastal area, be prepared to move quickly to higher ground if needed. Have emergency supplies ready, including water, food, and a way to stay informed if power is lost. To summarize, former Tropical Cyclone Vaianu is now impacting New Zealand as a powerful subtropical system, bringing a high-impact, multi-hazard weather event. The Coromandel Peninsula and Bay of Plenty remain the most at-risk areas, with red warnings in place. This is a serious and potentially life-threatening situation, and everyone in affected areas should take it seriously and act accordingly. We will continue to monitor the system closely and bring you further updates as new information becomes available. Stay safe, stay prepared, and take care. Let's have a short look at Fiji weather. A trough of low pressure with the associated cloud and showers affects the northern and eastern parts of Fiji till later today. Meanwhile, a northeasterly wind flow prevails over the group. Forecast to midnight tomorrow for the Fiji group. Occasional showers and isolated thunderstorms over Northern Division. Yasawa group, Lau and Lamavity group. Cloudy periods with some showers and isolated afternoon or evening. Thunderstorms with heavy falls expected over the eastern and interior of Viti Levu, from Tavuavatukula, Rarakaraki, interior. Rabiana Droga Navosa, interior Surunamosi and Naidasiri, greater. Suva Norsari Tailview area, Sigatoka Koralivu, Coral Coast to Navua. Fine apart from afternoon or evening showers and thunderstorms with heavy falls likely elsewhere. Localized heavy falls may lead to flash flooding of low-lying and flood-prone areas. Moderate northeasterly winds. Winds gradually turning and becoming east to southeasterly from later today. Moderate seas becoming moderate to rough seas from later today.